Science, of course, and education are very important in the area of genomics in particular. And the area of collaboration is something that is been receiving a lot of attention worldwide. And I think we're seeing certain challenges appearing in collaboration between countries and between scientists. Collaboration is really the backbone of scientific advancement. Scientists themselves like to collaborate. They like to reach out to their peers and they like to discuss with them their problems. They share notes, they share best practices, and this is moving the way forward in the area of science and technology. And that cannot be stopped. Collaboration at the moment between China and the United States is bigger than any other collaboration between communities. So in that sense, then, I would really consider the topic of collaboration being discussed in science and technology among countries and nations. You see, science is international, and people anywhere in the world make contributions. And this is the common heritage of mankind, scientific thinking and scientific progress. So any person, any scientist, anywhere in the world, making a slight progress in any field of science like genomics, this progress has to be actually known to all scientists around the world. People should know what has been discovered and build on the progress. So you cannot have progress in one country isolated from the progress of the entire field. That it has to be shared so that the whole field will move forward. Otherwise, people will perhaps just repeat themselves. Science is for development. Science is for addressing the challenges facing communities. And that is why science and sharing of international knowledge is so important. If the challenges facing the entire world at the moment, whether they are these sustainable development goals, or the challenges related to poverty, to marginalization of certain societies, these must be addressed globally. They must be looked at by all scientists, sharing their expertise and their knowledge. So that's why collaboration is so fundamental in our society now, because the challenges are really very huge. And these challenges cannot be solved by one country or two countries or three countries or a region. It has to be shared internationally. I think what is really important is the way that international collaboration in science is shifting. And it is really shifting now towards the East, and especially to China, and to some extent also India. And that is very much related to the level of excellence in science has emerged in the past 20 years. There has been enormous shifting in the quality and excellence in science. Before 1984, the developing world as a whole, and we're talking about 85% of humanity, contributed 15% of the total number of publications in the world. But this number started to shift upwards. And it shifted to the extent that in 2016, 2017, the number jumped from 15% to 44%. And the current level is nearly 50%. But out of all that, China contributes quite a lot. In the year 2022, Chinese scientists publishing in journals, mostly in the West, is twice the number of publications of the United States. It's astonishing. And it used to be something like 2 or 3%, out of a sudden it becomes nearly 37%. So most of the development of science in the South has been done by China, a little bit further down, India and Brazil, but a group of 5 or 6 countries contributing over 70 to 80% of the publications or of the science research worldwide. And this is why we feel that we should no longer just talk about North-South collaboration with the US or Europe. We should talk about South-South cooperation.